guys, Ian from the Football Boost team, and today we've got a whole bunch of really exciting unboxings for you again. We're going to have a look and see what are in these boxes. We are starting off with this Nike box, and in here, check out the sole plate on these. These Nike boots, they have a hard ground sole plate. So this sole plate is designed for those pitches. They can be grass, but they can be very hard on your feet. Kind of thinking like real dry pitches in Australia, across some Asian countries. So they've been designed to the stud pressure is more evenly distributed with a lot more studs on the bottom. But otherwise, these are the same boots that you're seeing worn by the likes of Cavani, Sterling, and Icardi. So these boots are part of the Phantom Fire Pack, and it's got this real mango colour that reminds me of the T90 lasers. I think this is a really nice drop with these. I really love what they've done with the Nike swoosh graphic on them as well. Let's have a look at the other boots in the Phantom Fire Pack, and that are these grey ones. So this has the standard sole plate. These are the Phantom Visions. So the Venom and the Vision, they're only for players that have won championships last season. So you've got Kevin De Bruyne in these. He is rocking these, as well as Verratti from PSG. He has got them as well. Another PSG player is wearing them as well. I can't remember his name. But the swoosh on these is quite nice. I perhaps don't like the colours of these as much as I do with the Venoms, but they definitely match that PSG kit beautifully. It's a lovely colorway for PSG players, and that third kit, a very nice little combination there from Nike. Moving on to these, and these have a little bit of that kind of poppy color, I suppose, with that orange. It's a bit like the Football Boots orange. They've got a very nice chrome sole plate, that split sole plate on the torsion system that you see on the Adidas Nemesis 19s. These are the 19 plus, the Nemesis 360 Agilities. So they are in the same line of the boots that you would see the likes of Messi wearing, but Messi would wear the 19.1s with the laces. In fact, I'm going to show you something that Messi has been wearing coming up very soon. I've also got some very exciting boots to see later on in this video, so make sure you stay tuned. What do you think about the camo effect on these boots? I think these are perhaps one of my favorite boots that they've got in the Encryption Pack. I think the camo design that they've used on these is really good. These are these other boots I wanted to talk to you about. So these are the ones that Messi has been wearing. There's the 10 for him. This is part of the special edition. They're in that 15-year celebration crystal pack, I think it's called. And you can see the blue and white combination all over this box. The box is beautiful with that gold Messi logo on it. You've got the 15 years written on the box as well. The crown there as well for the king of football, Messi. And look at talking about sole plates. Look at that gold. So it has the 15 years written on the bottom instead of the torsion system, and a few other little details that Adidas have added into these. The Messi logo is on the side there. Overall, a very nice boot indeed. It has quite a kind of a shiny, glittery look to it, which I think looks nice, but I'd be worried a little bit about how it performs on pitch. Messi has been wearing them on pitch, although I do believe that he has moved on to that Encryption Pack now, so he's wearing the 19.1s in the Encryption Pack that you just saw. Which of these do you prefer though? Would you prefer to wear these or the Encryption Pack if you were Messi? Personally, I think you're going to probably go with those. Let's move on and look at another pair of boots. So we've got, as I say, a lot of boots to get through today. Look at the bright pop on these and the colour fade from the heel to the toes on this. So you've got this kind of white at the front, and then it fades kind of into like a lemony yellow, into very much brighter yellow. So as you can see, they are for Sadio Mane. He is the big name for New Balance at the moment with these Furons. These are the Furon 5s. There's Mane with the boots. It's got the Ultralight inside, and you can see how the tongue of these boots is kind of incorporated into the boot itself. New Balance done a pretty nice job on these. I think these are probably a very nice standout colour. They're definitely going to be spotted on the pitch. They look very nice. I also like that white detailing that they've added around the toe and around the whole bottom of the boot. Just think design wise, this is a real kind of good looking boot. Maybe the yellow isn't going to be for everybody. It has that kind of yellowy green tinge to it. It's definitely going to pop out on pitch though when you are into the season. It's going to stand out against the floodlights. Another standout boot, these are the Adidas Predators. So you can see the control frame there, and it has that chrome on the bottom as well. So the likes of Dele Alli are going to be wearing these. You've also got the 19.1 version, which doesn't have the chrome, but these are the laceless ones. And this is another camo type boot in this Encryption Pack, and they've got the kind of the greens and the browns combined together. I wouldn't necessarily say this is one of my favorite colors that I've seen, but do vote in the poll card in this video. Make sure you tell us which your favorite boots you do see in this video are. We've got a few more to go yet though, so stay tuned. I do quite like the bright yellow that's popping through. Even as you put your foot into it, then it expands over that lace area, and I think nice detailing with that brown kind of just hinting at the Predator elements. Now, one of the people you didn't see wearing, or that I didn't say was wearing those boots, is Pogba. Now, obviously, Pogba's been injured. These are the Pogba Season 6 What do you think about these compared to the Encryption Pack? Which would you prefer to see Pogba wearing when he gets back on pitch? These black with the pink and the purples, or the Encryption Pack that was there? Now, another new release. These have only just come out. They are the Made in Japan boots from Mizuno, and they are part of a celebration of Brazilian football, really, from Mizuno. And you've got the yellow and the blue from the Brazilian colors. No green on here, but it is kind of a yellowy green. The leather on these is obviously so nice. It's the Made in Japan, lasted for 24 hours boot, and the Neo is just quality. Hulk obviously was a big name wearing these, and these go back to the 80s when the Neo was kind of born out of Brazilian players. A lot of big name Brazilian players have been known to wear the Mizunos, and they do like their leather boots, and these really do pop and stand out on pitch. They do look very nice indeed. A kind of similar color, I suppose, to those Furons that you've already seen. Now let's jump back and look at the Adidas boots. So this is a boot that you're going to see the likes of Salah or Lucas Moura wearing, or even McTominay wearing them at Manchester United. So he'd be wearing the 19.1. Salah's wearing the 19.1s with the laces. This is the laceless version though. It's got that X-lay skin on the upper. Again, combination of the greys and the browns and the greens, but beautifully poppy Adidas 3 stripes there, as you see. I think this is one of the nicer ones potentially in the pack. I think they've done quite a good job with this. I just, for some reason, like the way the orange pops out on the camo stuff. It's just a good camo color, I suppose. Now, these are also a camo boot, although they're the only ones that have changed. These are now up to the Copper 20s. So we've moved on for the Copper 19s. João Felix is wearing them. Also, Paulo Dybala will be wearing them. And not a lot has changed with these. So there's a little kind of fingerprint type thing going on with the upper that you can just see there now. Still has that fusion skin for the upper. Overall, it's a successful boot for Adidas, so they've stuck with it. The camo is a little bit on the back there again, and you can just see that heel tab has changed slightly, but that is only very small differences from a boot that was obviously working as Adidas wanted it to, so they haven't really changed much with it on the coppers. Now, back to a Nike box. I want to show you something a little bit different, a little bit special. So, from Nike here, we have their indoor pair of shoes. Now, they're specifically for indoor. It's not tied into the names of the Superflies or anything like that. These are their own things, and these are the Lunar Gatos. Now, Nike discontinued them for a little while, but they brought them back. They are so popular, massively popular for futsal. Tom, he loves these. He plays a lot of futsal. He's wearing them all the time. And this is a really standout colorway. Now, Nike did bring out a Tiempo Legend version of these for the indoors as well, in the similar colorway. But these Lunar Gatos, it's got that grey upper, which looks really nice on an indoor shoe, combined with that black Nike swoosh. And then the Lunarlon, which is really comfortable for wearing these on the bottom, is in that really bright poppy red. All right, now, we've been helped out by Topham here because we got from New Balance the Furons, and Topham has got himself his hands on the Teclas. So these match in with those Furons that you can see. A little bit more understated. I do like the combination of the black and the yellow on the sole plate. There isn't really any player support for the Teclas, but I do like the look of these. They're quite a wide fitting boot. If you've got wider feet, then they really can suit you. A lot of people really enjoying those. You've got that kind of knit effect on the upper, and it does give you a little bit extra grip and texture on the upper itself. But they do look quite nice. Now let's jump back to Mizuno, because Mizuno have got their pack as such. And this is the Rebula version. So they've got the blue on the sole plate, and it's tied in with a black upper, and then they're using that Volt yellow as a pop on it. These are the Made in Japan Mizuno Rebula 3s, and these are beautiful. If you want black leather boots, you can't go wrong. It's got that CT frame on it. It's got a lovely, nice, big, bright yellow Runbird on there. But the Rebulas really are quite a classy little leather boot. These are more of the control boot compared to your speed boot that you get with the Mizuno Morelia Neos. So guys, please vote in the poll card and tell me your favourite boots in this video, but you may have to wait to see your favourite because we've got a couple more to show you, so I'm going to move on to the next ones. We don't have these in hand, but this is a new special release from Puma. As you can see, they are on ice here, and they're all about winter football. So they're their winterized pack, and these boots, the one and the future, have got a layer of Thinsulate inside them. Now the idea is that it's going to keep your feet warm whilst you're playing. So for people in Copenhagen or Scandinavian countries, then they're definitely going to be loving these boots. Has quite a minty green to the colour in the upper. Obviously the ones are the type of boots that you'd see worn by Aguero, and then the futures is the type of boots that you'd see worn by Griezmann and Suarez. Now guys, we have got these to show you in an upcoming video. Make sure you subscribe now. We'll show you them next time. Thanks for watching. Go enjoy your football.